Yes, brother. Corruption. Corruption. Good. I have got the police in my pocket. Police can't catch me. I'm a big bad. Right? Corruption. Police cannot catch me because police is on my payroll. Corruption is good for me. Corruption is good for me now. Not good for you. You don't rob. Good for me. Corruption is good. I've got the police in my pocket. I've got the ministers in my pocket. You're right. All these are on my payroll. All these police and ministers, they are on my payroll. I rob and I give them some share. They are very happy with me. Good or bad? Good. Okay, now we will turn the tables over. Okay? No one could give me one logical reason why it is bad for a top mafia. You have reason? Okay, last try. One day I will die. So?
You as a robber, there's one day that you will die and everything will be accounted. The day of Qiyamah, that is.
This person forgot the rules. He doesn't understand English. If you don't believe in God, how do you believe in Qiyamah? I'm talking to a non-Muslim. You are behaving as a non-Muslim, talking to a Muslim. Okay? You are a non-Muslim who's trying to convince a person who's also not a non-Muslim, who's also a non-Muslim, who doesn't believe anything. You don't believe, we don't believe. Now we will turn the tables over. You are that big robber, okay, who's a non-Muslim. Now I am Zakir Naik, Dai, not robber, correct? Now we'll turn the tables over. We'll switch sides, correct? You are the top mafia, all of you, and you have to give the same answer what I give you. For example, if I tell you that you should not rob because the man who has robbed will suffer, you would tell me, so what, there he's suffering, I'm not suffering. If I tell you police will catch you, you tell me police is in my pocket, they're on my payroll, the ministers are in my payroll, I agree with you. If I tell you that if you rob, it's against humanity, you will tell me who wrote this book called Humanity? Mahatma Gandhi, who wrote it? I don't care. If it says you that the man that you have robbed, he will suffer, it makes no difference, you are enjoying life. Now, what you have to understand, you are logical. Now, in logic, normally you are very powerful. You are number one mafia. And you think no one is superior to you, that's the reason you think no one can rob you. Correct? You think no one can arrest you because you're number one. But the basic rule is that anyone who does injustice on others would never want injustice to be done to him. But because you're powerful, you think no one can do injustice to you. Correct? So I speak to you about the concept of Allah, the existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I've given a talk on does God exist? And with the help of the Quran, I prove to you the existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That'll take 1 hour, time doesn't permit. You see my video cassette. So once you logically hear my talk, does God exist? You will start believing in God. Okay? Now once you believe in God, okay, I agree God is this, so what? Today you find, okay, now you as a non-Muslim start believing in God. But then you tell me, what is the use of this God? We see so many people who rob, lead a good life and they die. Some are arrested, some are caught, many go scot-free, right or wrong? Right or wrong? Many people, you know they are robbers, you know they are corruption. You know many ministers who cheat, who take money, but they lead a good life and they die. So what kind of a God is this? Allah says in the Quran in Surah Nisa, chapter 4, verse number 40, Allah is never unjust in the least degree. Allah is never unjust in the least degree. Allah also says in Surah Mulk, chapter number 67, verse number 2, Alladhi khalaqal mawta wal hayata. Allah has created death and life to test which of his good in deeds. I will tell you that Allah also says in Surah Imran, chapter 3, verse 185, Kullu nafsin zaikatul maut. Every soul shall have a taste of death. But the final recompense will be on the day of judgment. Anyone who has saved from the hellfire and enters Jannah has achieved the objective of this life. For this life is nothing but mere play and amusement. Yeah, Allah is telling you, you are a new person who started believing in God. Now I'm telling you, Allah is never unjust in the least degree. Allah also says this life is a test for the hereafter. Allah says in Surah Imran chapter 3 verse 185, final judgment is on the day of judgment. That means if you do something wrong, you may get punishment in this world, you may get in barzakh, may get in akhirah. Total, all three put together is correct. Maybe Allah will not give you any punishment in this world. Allah may not give you any punishment in barzakh, full punishment in akhirah. Correct? So the full justice, this life is temporary. An average human being lives for about 70, 75 years. Correct? Average, some may live for 80, 90. The next world is eternal. So this life is a short span. Allah is telling the final recompense is Yawm al-Qiyamah, in the Akhirah.